morning, viewers. You're watching Newsx and I'm Kriti Mehta. Starting with the latest news updates coming in connection with the Middle East crisis. Now, US President Donald Trump has reiterated that Iran will never be allowed to possess a nuclear weapon. In a post, Trump claimed that Iran has agreed to never acquire nuclear weapons and dismissed reports suggesting that the US is paying Iran $300 million. He described these reports as fake news and accused his political opponents of spreading misinformation. Let's go across to my colleague Aditya on this for more updates, and also once again tell you viewers, Trump has clearly dismissed all these reports of Iran possessing or getting in a position to possess nuclear weapons. Aditya, do tell us the clear statement of Donald Trump.
Well, absolutely, Kriti, to see, US President Donald Trump has made it very, very clear that only then will Iran be given its frozen assets and, other relief from sanctions if it completely, destroys its enriched uranium, and definitely it will never ever, produce any nuclear weapon. And definitely at this juncture, even the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is demanding that Iran possesses no nuclear material because, as per his version, the nuclear weapon that the Iranian possesses pose a direct threat to the existence of Israel. So completely at this juncture, there are concerns within the Israeli, the Israeli leadership, and definitely President Trump has made it very clear that Iran will never be allowed to, develop nuclear weapons, and it needs to be seen now how the Iran response to this, whether they will dismantle their fully enriched uranium or not. This needs to be seen. Priti.
On with me, I want to also take our viewers through the statement of Vice President JD Vance. He's defended the Trump administration's approach toward Iran, asserting that the president has remained firm on preventing Tehran from acquiring nuclear weapons. Vance also said that President Trump has been clear from the beginning that Iran will never possess a nuclear weapon. He also claimed that the administration's efforts to promote peace have delivered results for the American people despite opposition from critics. Let's hear Vance's statement now.
Vice President Vance here to talk a little bit about what is in the Iran deal, the great peace deal that the President of the United States made last night. Number one, what this deal means is that the Straits of Hormuz are open immediately. You're already seeing oil and gas prices come down just over the past 24 hours. Number two, it ensures that Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. And we have to back up for a second and appreciate that what the president has done is completely decimated Iran's nuclear program. Now, this deal really has two pathways. On the one hand, if the Iranians make the long-term commitments never to rebuild, then they're going to be welcomed into the world economy. If, on the other hand, they try to rebuild that nuclear program, they're never going to have the resources in order to do so. So it's a win-win for the American people. We ensure Iran doesn't have a nuclear weapon either way. And now it's really up to the Iranians. Over the next few months, we're going to see if they're serious about dismantling that program for the long term. If they do, the president has said, we want their country to be successful. But what we know is that our country is successful thanks to great presidential leadership and a lot of good decisions. Thank you, guys. Vice President Vance here to talk a little bit about what is in the Iran deal, the great peace deal that
And let's take some more updates. In fact, viewers, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has also asserted